Section 7.3 is calculating the finance charge using the average daily balance. So this one gets a little bit complicated. So remember that anytime that we do an average, we add up everything and then we divide by how many we have. So in order to find the average daily balance, we're going to add up all the daily balances and then divide by the number of days in that billing cycle. And then that's going to give us the average daily balance. So then to find the finance charge, we're going to take that average daily balance from this step and we're going to multiply it times the periodic rate. And then we're not really going to worry about this unpaid and the new balance. We're basically just going to use this to calculate the finance charge. So this is Zach's billing cycle. He has a billing statement from August 1st to August 31st. So his previous balance was $250. And on August 28th, he made a $50 payment, and we want to know what his average daily balance is. So at the end of the day, from August 1st to August 27th, his balance, the amount of money that he borrowed overall, was $250. And so the number of days that he had a balance of that amount was from the 1st to the 27th. So that is 27 days, okay? And it's not 26, because if you take 27 minus 1, then that's not including this first day here, and we need to include every day from the 1st all the way through the 27th. So that is 27 days. So this right here is going to be the product of these two. So we're going to take these two and multiply them together to get this one right here, because remember, when we find an average, we're adding things together. So I don't want to add 250 27 different times in my calculator. So another way to do repeated addition is to multiply. So I'm going to add 250 27 times, or I can take 250 times 27, which is 6,750. So don't worry, because this is not the amount of money that you have to pay. This is kind of like your average of how much money you've borrowed on each day. And so then I'll show you how to calculate the finance charge from that. So on August 28th, there was a payment made of $50. So remember, if it's a payment or a credit, that gets subtracted. So we're going to take 250 minus $50. And so our end of day balance on just the August 28th was $200. And that was only one day, because there's only one day on August 28th. So again, we're going to multiply these two together, and that amount is going to be 200. And then for the last one, we have August 29th, August 30th, and August 31st. There were no payments made, so this balance here is going to be the same as this balance up here. And you can see we've got 3 days, so I just kind of tallied 829, 830, 831. So there are 3 days here where our balance was $200. So again, we're going to multiply these two together, and that's going to tell us this amount right here. And then to find the average, what we're going to do is we're going to add up all the number of days here. So 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And then we're going to add all the balances together. So 6,950, so 7,450 if I did my math right. Let me check that really quick. Plus 800 equals 7,550. Good thing I checked. 7,550. Okay, now, in order to find the finance charge, okay, oh, this one is just asking for the average daily balance. So this average daily balance, we're just going to call it ADB, is equal to this total right here divided by the number of days in the statement. So divide that by 31, and his average daily balance was $243.55. Now, if we were going to use this to calculate the finance charge, right, we can see that it's a 1.5% periodic rate. So from June 1st to June 15th, his end of day balance was $75. So that is 15 days. So we're going to take 75 times 15, and that is $1,125. On June 16th, he made a payment of $50. So now instead of owing $75, he paid back 50 of that. So now he only owes $25. And that is only for the 1 day. There's only 1 day listed here. And so that would be $25. And then from June 17th to June 30th, there were no payments made, so this balance is going to remain the same. So this is, again, $25. And this time it is from the 17th to the 30th. So if you take 30 minus 17, you get 13. But remember, that doesn't include the 17th, so we have to add the 1 day back in, which is 14. So 25 times 14 is 350. So we're going to add all of these together, so that's 30. And we're going to add all of these together, which is 1,500. And then to find the average daily balance, we're going to take that 1,500, we're going to divide it by 30, and so our average daily balance is $50. So to calculate the finance charge, we just need to multiply that times 1.5%, which would be 0.015, which comes from this number up here. So we have 50 times 0.015, and that is 75 cents. So the finance charge for this would have been 75 cents.